Hey everybody, this is Dari over here at Hillbilly Diamonds. Welcome in to my channel. This is where we close the door to stress and open the window to sparkle. Welcome in. Here is what I'm currently working on. It's a little partial, 30 by 30, and it has 9 shapes and colors. Okay, and here is the one I just got done. And it's a 30 by 30. And it has 9 shapes and colors. Next, I'm going to be working on this full crystal snowman. And in the white, which is number 3, it's a regular drill. And the rest of them are crystals. And this one came from fan sales. And it has 21 colors. And it's a 30 by 40. That's the only size it came in. And I know they still have this one on their website. Because I seen it on there other day when I placed the order. Other than that, that's about all I'm working on for right now. We took my granddaughter home last night. And Saturday we went over to the veterans home to diamond paint. And had a great time there. And yes, my husband stayed a little longer. And played like 3 games of spades with some of the guys. So I went over and was working a puzzle with that guy and that lady. I can't give out no names or nothing on here due to the HIPAA law. And my granddaughter had her little coloring book and crayons with her. She sat at a table beside of where the puzzles were, coloring in her book and playing with her little doll. Then we went to Hardee's for dinner, and then we came home. And with that little painting I just did, I could work on that in there where the TV is, because I got a little TV table. And I worked on that while she was watching her videos. We were watching Cinderella. On DVD. Cause I got a bunch of DVDs, so I have like all kinds of movies. I don't have no X-rated movies, but I have like family movies more or less. And then some grown-up movies like with crime in them. I sat in there with her. We watched that. Then she got sleepy and I put her in the bed. And she took my little buddy in the room with her. Champ sleeps with her when she comes here. He's crazy over her. So I let him sleep up in the bed with her. But when she ain't here, he will not go in that room. I don't know why. It's just when she's here. I guess he's spoiled like it to her. So what are you guys working on? I'm interested in knowing. It's still pretty dark out there. And I think it's getting ready to snow here myself. Or rain one, because my knees are hurting. I don't know yet. They come around hauling the trash away today. We got all that taken out and taken care of. Now next week they do the regular trash and the recycling. They just do the recycling every 2 weeks. My husband told me he really don't want me going over there and get that job in that laundry. But I want that job because I can use the money. He said, yeah, but what about your back? And maybe it'd be too much on you. What he don't know is when you work in a laundry, while the clothes are drying and another load is in the wash, you don't have to be standing up the whole time. You can sit down in between and catch a break. So I told him I only want to do like 3 days a week. He said, yeah, and I know you. You'll get there and you'll let them talk you into doing another day or two a week. I think I'm going to still check it out. It don't hurt. I figured out I could go in there, tell them I do the days they don't have nobody, which is usually on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. People don't want to work them days. I could work those nights and they give me a little more pay. They give me 4 days of pay for 3 days of work. Sometimes they go for that, especially if they have somebody that they can depend on to come to work. And that would be me. That was one thing. I never did hardly miss work. Now, I worked at one place. If you didn't have your uniform on, you couldn't work. And I went over to get my paycheck, and snowstorm came. And that administrator asked me if I'd stay and work early. And I said, yeah, but I don't have my uniform. He said, well, that's fine. What you got on will be fine. Because, I didn't work at Hardbecker where I was working. Do you know the girl that was the daytime supervisor seen me the next morning and tried to write me up for not having my uniform on? And the administrator said, I know she don't have it on. She stayed after the meeting. She came back and after she cashed her paycheck, came back to work. And I told her what she had on was fine. So that write-up didn't go nowhere. She just wasted her time writing that one up. But she was one of these people that want to write up everybody for the least little thing. Probably why a lot of people didn't care for her. But you know, I could have went back home and not came in that night too, because of the snow. But see, when I had went over there, it wasn't doing nothing, the weather. So I, you know, plan on coming home and go back to work at night. But that snow just came up all at once, and they asked me to stay. So, and that building, where the area I worked in, you had to go down a ramp, down a hallway, then down another hallway to get back there where I was working. A lot of times people didn't want to walk back there to check on anything. The reason I liked it was because that was the busier hallway and I had more things to do at night. Plus, I had favorite residents on that hallway. This guy named Al. Oh Lord, that was my best buddy there. I was all the time having to get him out stuff though. But other mornings, he'd want me to put that TV on for him. And he'd want it on Lifetime or on that show, Married with Children. He'd sit there and watch them shows until time to go into the dining room. I'm just about done with this painting. I'm gonna have to get ready to take him out in a few minutes, but other than that, I'm not gonna do a whole lot today. That's the thing, when my grandbaby comes here, she wears me out. She wanted to go outside and play with her little bicycle. And you know, I don't let her out there by herself on that. I was out there with her yesterday before we took her home. Then Saturday, we didn't go out there. And Friday, when she was at my house, 'cause we took her to the doctor. And she had to get a couple of shots for school. And she came back home Friday and was wanting to ride her bike. I had to be out there with her then. Her bike has still got training wheels on it. But The way people fly up and down through this little street here, she could get hurt. So my husband told me, he said the next time she comes, we just take her over there where that ball court is, where they play basketball. I let her ride around on that sidewalk there, which that would be better. I have got, I think it's 10 paintings I'm ordering for myself, and they're all Chihuahuas. I can't wait to get them. There's another lady on here. Her channel, what is it? Sparkle something. Not Northern Sparkle. It's another channel. She's fairly new. She likes a lot of Chihuahua paintings also. So, I don't know what she'd think about them I'm ordering. They're all from the same seller. So I get free shipping with all of them. I paid $2.99 once for all of them, not for each individual one. Then I got a few more in the cart for the next time. And I'm ordering a couple paintings for the veterans home to take over there, some 30 by 40s. If anybody has any of those pink pens they don't want, I'm in need of them. If y'all could send them to me, I would appreciate it. Because KY Philly and Miss Linda over at Linda and Bella, Her Life and Mine, sent me some, but I need a few more. And if y'all interested in sending them to me, reach out to me and through an email, and then I can email you my address. I'm not going to be on here too long because I got quite a few things I had to get done, even though I don't want to do nothing today. You know, some days you just want to be lazy, and that's me. Want to be lazy today. Yep. Well, I'm just about done with this. I like a few in that tree and I'll be completely done. But I'm going to head off here and get this uploaded. And I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all have a great evening, morning, and afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. You know, they're all different. Um, Other than that, if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. Give me the thumbs up and leave a comment. The thumbs up and the comments will help my channel to grow. But here at Hillbilly Diamonds, we always close the door to stress and we always open the windows to sparkle. Y'all have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.